So I wanted to share this with you guys. I've been doing really long, heavy meditations because I've been trying to clear out a lot of stuff. I'm wanting to do some things in my life. I have some bigger goals that I'm wanting to accomplish, and I'm wanting to get answers. So in my last night's meditation, I said, I'm not sure exactly what I need to get rid of, but let me be aware, let the universe, God, show me what it is. And I woke up to boom, 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 boom. And what it was is victim, victim, victim. And it's funny how when you ask for something, it's always given. I have the book, Ask and It Is Given. And then you have to figure out. That's the shadow work, you guys. You have to figure out what's exactly going on. I figured it out in about a half an hour. Not very long, because I've done this work for so long. That's why I'm saying, but I've also had two people's look at it, looking outside, and I've got so much good information. So, I was feeling like a victim of these circumstances that were happening to me. And so this was the energy that I was feeling inside my body. And that is the energy I'm attracting. A like attracts like. So if I'm feeling victim, and here's the thing, I didn't know. We think things unconsciously. Unconscious mind. Our mind is 5%. So our mind is like, what are you going to do today? Da, 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 da. And then our unconscious mind is the patterns that we've played out since we were born. Oh my God. That is like so scary. And here's the secret. Those patterns run your life. This little mind up here that you have is not running your life. Your old patterns are running your life. That's why you have to get the beliefs out of your unconscious mind, because you are the victim of your circumstances back when you're a child. Because the things that were happening to me today, which is my reality today, it's always something that's came back. This is why you're feeling it right now, but where in the back childhood, where did you feel like that? Where did you feel like a victim? Where did you feel like you weren't good enough? Where did you feel less than? And I want to tell you something. Everybody feels like I'm not good enough, I'm less than, in certain times of their life. Not every day, but I'm saying in certain times. So when I did my meditation last night, I remember I was almost feeling like more connected than I usually feel. And I said, I just allow. And I gave myself a Reiki session, so I was getting more energy, more, letting myself be more expanded. You know what I'm talking about. So anyway, to be connected with the higher self, with God, the universe, Jesus, Mary, whoever you pray to. And then I asked the questions, and I remember putting my hands out and saying, I allow what needs to be my awareness to come to me. And my hands were on fire. There was heat. I could feel the heat. And I actually took my hands and put them on my face to feel the heat from them. And then I woke up, and all these little things were happening to me. They're nothing big and major. They're just little bitty things that are outside of me, and inside of me, I started feeling like a victim. Now, in the 3D world, it looks like I was a victim, and I actually was, but God, the universe, you ask and receive. I'm going to show you what's going on in your life so you can fix it. Another thing I believe is anything that's ready to process through you and for you to let go of will come to your awareness. So I'm thanking the universe, I'm thanking God that I was aware enough to see this. I seen this happen, and it just happened. Like, I was up at like 4:30 in the morning and something happened. And then it was like another thing happened about like 5:40. I actually wrote it down in my journal. And here's another thing. When I was writing it down in my journal, I asked myself, how do you feel? I feel sad. I feel mad. I feel like, why is this happening to me? And as soon as I said, why is this happening to me? I knew I was in victim energy, because that's what we do. We say, why is this happening to me? And now I'm a victim. And I was like, holy shit. But because I'm awareness, because I'm do the practices of looking at myself, I knew I was playing the victim. And so I have victim energy, and that's what I'm putting out. Because we're always saying, well, I'm this vibe and I'm that vibe. And the vibe that you're at inside of you, unconsciously, you don't even know. You don't even know. You could be feeling this most wonderful thing, but having a vibration unconsciously in your unawareness, floating around and collecting stuff. Now, the victim energy, I do not feel like that some of the time, because I know I'm into my body, I feel my body, and I allow myself to have these feelings. So when I said I'm sad and all that stuff, I was like, okay, feel it. Feel that you're sad. You know, instead of pushing it away, going, no, that's not true, or this happens to everybody. Let me call this one and let me tell them. Oh my God, let me tell everybody. I didn't do that. I literally walked around my house and processed it and said, and this is just hours ago, so I'm telling this story in real time here. I said, you're allowed to be sad. You're allowed to be mad. You're allowed to be a victim. I even said this. What if it's okay if I was a victim? Woo! You guys, I was crying. What if it's okay if I was a victim? And then I allowed myself to feel it. I felt like a victim. I felt like a loser. I felt like, why is this happening to me? I felt all the things, because that's what this little soul, child soul from our past wants to feel. It wants to feel like, can you hear me? Can you see me? I'm trying to tell you something. And now that I've let it do that, you're allowed to be sad. You're allowed to be mad. You're allowed to be a victim. Then it processes it through, and then you don't have to deal with that again. And sometimes you do, but it's very, very lightly. It's not like the charge it was. But if you, and I want to say this, you guys, I know not everybody's going to believe this, but anything that's going on in your life right now, and you don't have to be aware, because most of us aren't. But if you just sit back for like 24 hours and be like, well, he talks to me like a dog, or my kids never do anything I say, or my car's broke down, or why does this mean that, and why does that mean that? You will figure it out. Lord, this stuff was happening to me at 4:30 in the morning, 5:30, 6:30, and by 7 o'clock, I was like, I'm playing a victim. Because you just have to stop and say, what is going on? God, the universe, is trying to talk to you through people, places, and things. He's not coming to your door and saying, hey, you're a victim. Hey, but he'll say, I'm going to take this from you. I'm going to show you the victim that you're playing. And then you're like, holy shit, I'm a victim. I'm playing the victim, which is your energy that you're putting out to the world. And then that's what you get back. If you go to a friend's house and you're like, I love you so much, and you love me, and we're just talk for hours, and it's just like, look at that energy. Like, you're so high vibe, people's just giving you shit. And then the next day, you've got this to do and that to do, and I have all this stuff to do, and I'm a victim. I have to work. I never get to sleep. Blah, blah, blah. Victim, victim, victim. That's the energy. That's the energy. You guys, this was a good one. This was a hard one for me too, because I had to let go of some of my ego. I had to let some of my ego die. I had to let go of some of my past die. Some of the things that's happened to me in my past die. It has to be gone. It can't go with me where I'm going. It's not only your friends can't go or your family can't go. It's these old stuck emotions that you have can't go with you where you're going to your higher, better self. These things can't go with you. And I'm just saying that. I'm just preaching this right now, baby. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you. Thank you. I want to tell you something. If you're not awake, you will be glad that you do. And at first it is hard, and it is hard right now. It was hard this morning. It was hard this morning, but I got through it, and now I'm feeling so much better. I'm probably feeling lighter. I'm probably looking different. I mean, literally, I see people, their whole demeanor changed because they just was holding on to shit that they needed to let go. And once it was gone, it's gone. I love you guys. I love you. I'm so happy for this. Send it all to the angels, to the guides, to the loved ones to take it out. There's so many times that I write stuff down, burn it. I just feel lighter. I think I've lost 10 pounds. You do. You actually, I've worked with people that's lost like 30 pounds. I've worked with people that's like in a bad relationship, and then the next relationship they get is like overwhelming with flowers and love and appreciation and kindness, because it's our vibration. For some reason, I have this victim vibration hood going on, and then I had to bring it back. And you want to bring it back to where you felt like that as a child. That way you can clear that part out too, not just what's going on in the present moment. Because usually everything that's happening in the present moment is telling you, you need to look back. I know everybody says, well, you shouldn't live in the past. You're not staying in there. You're getting the shit out, digging it up, wrapping it up, throw it in the trash, and then it doesn't even come back up. And then you're not vibrating the victimhood, or I'm not good enough, or I'm abandoned, or whatever. And then your life is amazing. And it gets more amazing. It does. It's like better and better and better. Not just me, but the outside of me, the people, the places, the things, that all of it is more amazing. Keep going, you guys. Keep going. If I can help you to process this, let me know. This has just happened to me in real time, like 3 hours ago, maybe 2. I'm still in it. I'm still processing it. So I might have another video, but right now, things are happening outside of you to show you what's happening inside of you. And until you change the inside of you, it will still be showing out here. Love you. Bye.